Small canal.
Ah.
The small canals became quite dry.
So let
For a
me
while.
ask you a question. So these houses, do they have some kind of special foundation?
Well, Venice was built on islands.
Uh-huh.
Where you see the buildings,
Uh-huh.
there were sandy islands.
Okay.
Aquatic vegetation like canes, like sugar canes.
I see.
And what ancient Venetian made, the first Venetians were refugees.
Mm.
They arrived from North Europe
Mm.
like refugees.
Mm-hmm.
And they made a consolidation of the island to be able to build over.
Ah.
So they put in the sand a lot of wooden poles, very close each other, and all around and in between they use a stone called pietra d'Istria,
Mm-hmm.
very strong, water resistant.
So this is about 1200 years back, right?
Yes, so the wooden poles finally fossilized. And then it is still standing on these fossil wooden poles. They arrive inside the sand more or less 10 meters. When there is a layer that is not rock, but is much more solid than the sand all around. It's a crazy system still standing. And Venice in the past, when they are built, it was very well built. Then they made.
So the bottom you said is wood?
It's sand and
Oh,
wood.
sand and wood, I see.
And then they put all around a lot of stones.
A lot of stones, I see.
Yes.
But so what are the ages of these buildings? Are these like 500 years old, 200 years old, 100 years old?
The Jewish area is between 13th and 16th century.
Wow.
So it's very old.
Wow.
For Italy, yeah?
That's
Where do you
about.
come from?
We live in the US.
Yes.
Yeah.
US is young, huh?
Yeah.
Everything is 1 century here.
Yeah, 200 years,
Yes.
100
But
years.
if you think to China or other cultures,
Right.
it's 100 years.
100 is very new, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we are your last trip today, right?
I think it's the last ride of the day.
I see. So finally you can rest afterwards.
So that we don't have anybody that help because this is a strange area,
Uh-huh.
and the gondolier prefer to walk where it's more easy to walk.
I see.
Even if it's not that like a walk in the center, there are so many people. So unfortunately, sometimes they don't care and just do shorter tour, and they get more money. That's the problem. Yeah, we work in a different way, and so the other don't want to do that.
Right. Yeah. That's why we. That's why we
I
want.
work many days because anybody come at my place.
Right. And that that's why we waited.
Thank you.
Yeah, we wanted to go with you.
Yeah, we started the Jewish quarter that you know very well.
Right.
Yes. And we are in the district called Canareggio.
I see.
Canareggio means canes, probably.
So
And
this area is completely under Italian central government, right?
Yes.
So it's a separate municipality. It's a separate.
In Italy, we have many municipalities of
Okay.
the city, and then we are the other more small even. The small neighborhood.
I see.
Yes, it is Italy now. It was an independent state, Venice.
Right.
Many proceedings in the
Right.
sea and on the land.
Right. And these are people's personal boats.
Yes. In Venice, we cannot use the boat as they were cars.
As the what?
As they were cars, we cannot use as
Oh,
cars
I
because,
see.
We don't have a public parking.
I see.
Each boat has just one place to be parked.
I see.
And so
So once the work hours are done, then the boats can be used?
they use for fun
I see.
to go to the restaurants
I see.
on the islands where they are organized for to stop the boat.
I see.
Or they use for to go fishing.
I
To
see.
go to the sea. And the people that work on board are the only ones that use the boat
I see.
every day.
So this area you were talking about, this area, but what area is this?
Canareggio.
Canareggio.
This is where the small Jewish quarter is.
I see.
Is the side more in the north of the city of Venice. And the name could be from the caves. There are two different theories that were here, aquatic caves, or because of some very nice and decorated palaces, like the one on Grand Canal. There are on the biggest canal of Cannaregio. It is the biggest after the Grand Canal in the city.
This one?
No, no, this one. It's a in front of us is the lagoon, and the land that you see a little far away is where the airport is.
I see. See that? Yeah.
Always Taganoi! Always Taganoi!
Oh, this one?
Yes.
I see.
It's a very religious people.
I see.
Modern bridges, they are the beginning of temporary bridge. Never replaced by the bridge that was supposed to be built instead of. It's a very long-lasting temporary.
So how long do these bridges last for?
5 years.
5 years?
Yes.
Then you have to
The support they change, but they change not all together. They change maybe
the pillars?
yes, 2 and then 3.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Because they start rotting down, right, with the
Yes,
water.
this one, the center one is started to be needed to be changed.
सब बनाना? हम दोनों की एक प्यारी सी फोटो। ठीक है, पानी भी लेकर आओ और उसको भी लेकर आ जाओ वैसे।
Yeah, you can see some boat, traditional nations boat.
Oh, these ones.
The next one is very nice. It was rebuilt the same like those that were used at the time of Serenissima for parties and boat.
Wow.
Looks like a party.
Wow. देखो बच्चों की हरकतें देखो मैं कह रहा हूँ
Hoi de jongen!
Sure, आप ये कर सकते हो
This is part of the church, but the church is next.
This one.
This is part of the church. The church is on the square here.
I see.
It's a Gothic church, Catholic, with many statues on the facade. And it was St. Christopher Church. At the beginning, the name was St. Christopher Church. Then the name changed and became Our Lady of Vegetable Garden.
I see.
It's for the history of a statue that we don't see because it's inside. It's a statue that made for another church was refused by the monks.
I see. Then it came here.
The monks of the other church didn't like it.
I see.
Because it was too expensive.
Okay.
So the sculptor abandoned the statue in his own vegetable garden, and there, it became shining during the night.
I see.
Miracle. And a very good business for him because they bought it more expensive. So when they bring it inside, all the people that were already venerating the statue because of this miracle changed the name of the church, and we still know with the name of the time, Our Lady of.
Does this water ever rise sometimes?
Well, this morning was near the green.
Really?
Yes, it changes every 6 hours.
Wow. So it's 6 hours. You have like a different tide.
Yes, every 6 hours and 20 minutes the tide turn and it rises and go back to the sea. Now it's going back to the sea until 8 o'clock in the night and then it rises again.
By the way, your boat maneuvering skills are really good. Yeah. Because you have to time the turn, right?
Yes, yes.
You have to time it.
This timing, it's a little tricky point as you notice.
Right.
Because the current push you on the other side.
That's right. So whether the tide is low or high, you still do the same route?
Yes, normally yes. It doesn't change a lot. If it's very, very high or very, very low, it's a problem. So maybe we stop. It depends on the conditions.
I see.
If it's very high tide, many times it's bad weather, so we don't walk.
I see.
And if it's very, very low tide, we may should change
I see. Does the water go inside? Right, right. Does the water go inside like?
But now, since 2020, they have finished a system of mobile dam
Okay.
to stop all the very high tide in the sea.
I see.
So just the little high tide still arrive. A place where the locals come.
I see.
You get the sunset light. Huh?
Yeah. Beautiful. वो मैं तो भाई कह रहा था वो दिखाऊंगा, आया होगा वीडियो में। दिख रहा है आपको? ये इसके आर्ट्स के साथ मुझे तस्वीरें लेना वाला आ गया बस। Princess. अब जाना तो पड़ेगा और हमें उसको बताना ही पड़ेगा अपने होटल वाले को कि हम लोग आते हैं तो 11 बजे, क्योंकि वहाँ पे लेट चेक इन नहीं है। जो है
dal trasto alla sentina, combatti d'intrasto, andia di galoppo, alla giugni, cagnola secca, tutta la pesca, tutta la pope in trionfo, ai due castelli. Ho visto l'urto da brevi con tutte le vigne, dalle vignole in trio e
It was beautiful.
Did you like that too?
Yeah, it was wonderful. It was really, really good. I had a very good time.
We have been waiting so long.
Yeah,
That's
because
so good.
we are going to Switzerland tomorrow, so we wanted to do this before we leave Venice.